What's up, y'all? Sunday night. I wanted to come in here tonight and do something serious instead of messing around. We usually joke a little bit about the government. We're going to talk a little bit about that here in just a few minutes, but right now, let me tell you what we're going to do tonight. We're going to get serious because this storm coming down on us looks like it's going to be serious, guys. It's supposed to come ashore as a Category 3. It is supposed to build up to a Category 4. And right there, you can see the track. They're not exactly sure where it's going to make landfall, on which part of the Florida West Coast, but it's going to be ugly. Wherever it lands, this is going to be an ugly one. It's going to be like Charlie back in 2004. I don't know how many of you remember that, but this is going to be very similar to that. So we need to get serious about it. And I wanted to drop in here and give you guys a few tips, a couple of hints or whatever. Hopefully it'll help you get ready for what's coming. Let me see who's in here tonight. Texas Raider, first one in the house. Thank you, sir, so much. Big Hill Bill, I know you ain't worried about the hurricanes up there where you are, but I do appreciate you being here with us tonight. That's one of my favorite folks right there, y'all. Let's go on down here. What do we got here? The Good Life Off-Grid Helen is in UK. She wanted to drop in and check on us and make sure we're doing okay, and we do appreciate that very much, Helen. Thank you so much. Glenn Anderson is with us tonight. Yes, sir. Another Texas man from Texas right there. Who else we got? We got TUK is with us. Yeah. Michelle J. Wonder Woman. That's Wonder Woman right there, y'all. All right. She's done so much for the people that need help. It's amazing. She's got a special blessing waiting for her in heaven. Her and Pinball, they put it together. Awesome. Thank you so much. Who else we got here? Checking in from Merritt Island. Yeah, hey, Jeffrey wants to say hello to the team. There we go. Yeah, all right. Come on down. Who else we got down here? Is that it? Look like that might. Oh, there's Lori.
Yes, there's some more.
Yeah, Lori's with us. Thank you so much. Good to see you here. I do miss your videos so much. Let me go. There's Nick L. Dude, I shot you a text the other night. I was wanting to try to hook up on Simplex. You never hit me back. So we got to get that. We got to get that done now. We got to see if we can hook up on Simplex. I'm pretty sure we can. The distance between us, we should be able to. But we need to work on that and make sure we can get it done. There's the Saint right there. That's my buddy. Hey, I'm still looking at your vegetable stew right up there. We got to get together, man. We got to get together somewhere. If nothing else, me and Lady Prepper will meet you and your wife out for dinner somewhere or something. Since we all live close together, that would be a good thing to do. There's Grammy C right there. Thank you so much for being here, girl. And I was in the house with us. There we go. Yeah. All right. Come on down. Let's see who else we got. See if we got any. There's Rose. Thank you, Rose, for being here with us. And there's RBL is back with us tonight. All right. This is a good bunch for a group that's just dropping in because this wasn't planned until a couple of hours ago. You should have seen me rushing trying to put all this stuff together. But when I saw that this storm was going to pop up to a Category 4, I said, we got to do something. We got to make sure everybody knows about that. Thank you so much, Ridge Runner. Appreciate it.
Lynn Stalker's here, too. I think you might have missed that one.
Patriot Ordnance. Lynn Stalker's with us.
Yep.
Did I miss her?
So.
I'm so sorry,
I don't think
Lynn.
I heard you say her name, but she's here.
Here we go. Sarah Avette. Yes, you do remember Charlie. All right. That was a while back. She's in Kissimmee. Well, you better get ready again because this looks like it's going to be about the same.
She was giving birth when her roof was being ripped off. All righty then.
NC Prepper.
Is your baby named Charlie?
Yeah, did you name your baby Charlie? NC Prepper is with us. Thank you so much. Did I miss Lynn Stalker? I guess I did. There's Tammy Joe. Kim Craddock. Yeah, I guess I missed Lynn. I know she's up there somewhere. You saw her. I missed her. I'm sorry.
Yep.
If I missed you during the roll call, I do apologize. But there's a couple of things we got to get in here. I want to make sure we get it done. Touch on some of this equipment that you should already have. Hopefully you do. If you don't, hey, you still got this thing's not going to hit until Wednesday. So you got 2 days. They say it's going to hit Wednesday afternoon. So you have 2 days to get out and get what you don't have. Now, there's Lynn right there. Thank you, Lynn. I appreciate it, girl. You need to get ready because it's going to be bad up in your area, just like it is for us down here.
Stores are already crazy.
But yeah, stores are already crazy. Yeah. Got scared of the name Brandon. Was
Brandon.
less scary. Yeah. And then, hey, now look at, I won't go there as far as the name branding goes. But let's get on with it. We got to get serious here tonight. Like I showed you, that map, it's supposed to build up to a Category 4, come in on the west coast of Florida, and still be a Category 1 storm after it crosses the state and goes out into the Atlantic Ocean. Now, we're hoping it's not going, once it gets in the Atlantic, hopefully it'll just go away and be gone. We don't want it to double back and maybe hit those people up in the Carolinas, but according to this track, it looks like it's going to go away and be gone, and that'll be a good thing. But it's going to be a strong one, guys. So we got to get ready for that. You can, right now, while you have internet, go to floridadisaster.org. They got several pages there that'll help you get ready. There's also, it updates you on executive orders. It updates you on press releases, where you can get sandbags, all kinds of stuff. That's floridadisaster.org. Go check it out because there's a lot of information there for you. You also want to check with your local county and city emergency agencies and see what they have for you. I can't list them all here because there's a lot of counties right now that's under an emergency order. How many is it?
I think
Is
it was
that
52.
No, that's it.
Today.
Right here, DeSantis. Yeah, 35.
Oh, I thought it was way more than that.
35 counties, including Palm Beach and Treasure Coast. I just made this just like an hour and a half ago. So if that's wrong, it's the state's fault because they didn't update their website. But yeah, go check it out. Like I said, check the state, check your county, and check your city emergency management people online, or give them a call or something, because this is going to be ugly, guys. It's really going to be ugly. Tampa has already decided that they are going to open the city garages for free if you're in that area, because there's going to be a storm surge, a terrible storm surge on the West Coast. Now, let me say this up front, and I cannot say strong enough. If you're in an area that's a low-lying area that's susceptible to storm surge, get the hell out, because more people die from the storm surge than they do the wind. And you don't want to be one of those people, because, and it's easy to be complacent and say, okay, I'm on the 3rd floor here. The storm's never going to get this high. That's true. It probably won't. But what are you going to do when the lights go out, the water's still there, and you got no food? What are you going to do? You're just going to sit there and you're going to be hungry. We don't want that to happen. All right. If you're in Tampa and you're near one of these locations, there's a parking garage near you. The city says, come bring your car here, park it for free. Everything, you don't have to worry about your car getting washed away or getting flooded, because the city's already opened those garages. But like I said, if you're in an area and they're telling you to get out because of storm surge, get the hell out. I don't want to see you.
Lori quoted that quote I was trying to think of: hide from the wind, run from the water.
Hide from the wind, run from the water. Yeah, there you go.
Yep.
Thank you, Farmer, for being here, buddy. Appreciate it so much. This one's serious. It's really going to be bad, guys. It really is. And after the last 4 days, week after the last week, we saw what happened as far as the response from the federal government and state governments and other locations. You can't depend on the government. Even here in Florida, our governor's doing a great job. He has everything ready to rock and roll. But if they're telling you to get out, there's a reason for that. It's because they probably can't come get you. So you don't want to get caught up in a North Carolina situation where you're all on your own. You're out there. You don't have any communications. You have no light. You have no food, no water, nothing. You don't want to get caught like that. And you possibly could with this storm because it's going to be a bad one. All right. Already getting reports from across the state that a lot of gas stations are out of gasoline. If you haven't yet, please go fill up your vehicle if you can, because you never know. You might need it to get the hell out of here. Peely, Sam, this OT was fine. Third in line at the pump. The store was packed. Yeah. Store was packed. Yeah, Lady Prepper went out this morning to pick up a couple of little things that, they weren't essential. It was just things we need every week. And Publix was a madhouse. Please remind everyone Zello that's right, Zello. I forgot Zello, guys. We're going to get into them comms in just a minute. But the ground is soaked over in Merritt Island. It won't take much more water. That's true. That's a fact. Won't take much more. We're going to get into the comms in just a minute, NC. Got a couple of things over here I want to show people to remind them of what to do. But if you can, get out there and fuel up your vehicles. If you have gas generators, get your, a couple of cans of gas if possible. We have a propane generator. Actually, it's dual fuel, but we run it on propane. I got a few extra tanks, so I think I'm sitting pretty good. But make sure you get that fuel while you can, because we know what's going to happen. There's always that last minute group of people that rush out and try to take care of things. And they just make it more hectic for everybody. Make it a bigger pain in the ass for everybody. You got 2 days. Do it tomorrow. Do it tomorrow. Don't wait until Tuesday. And damn sure don't wait until Wednesday, because that'll be too late. Because like I said, this storm's supposed to roll in on Wednesday afternoon. And it'll be here into the night, late into the night, before it gets off the coast. But even the people on the East Coast, and not just the people on the West Coast, on the East Coast as well, check your local county emergency management and see if they're telling you guys to look out for storm surge. Because when that storm clears the coast and it's looping around that water, it could very easily flood where you are if you're on the East Coast. So make sure you take care of that, guys. Now let's get into where you should already be. Especially, I did a video, a live stream last week. It was basically for the new prepper, giving you ideas on what to do, your basic food, your water, your light, stuff like that. But I'm going to touch on a couple of things right here real quick that are essential. Of course, you have your food, hopefully you have your water situation ready to go. Right now, there are people all over the Carolinas that's surrounded by water, and they can't drink a drop of it because they have no way to clean it. So make sure you have a way to clean any water if you have to, if you don't have water storage. Now, there's some people that say you need, 3 gallons of water per person per day in an emergency, and some say even more. Well, it's an emergency. So all you need that water for basically is to prepare your food and to drink. So I'm telling you, get you 1 gallon of water per person per day in your household. That's for cooking and drinking and brushing your teeth. Okay. As far as hygiene goes, get you some like baby wipes. And, you can wipe yourself down with those, your pits and your vital bits, and you're good to go for vital bits. You're good to go for a little while. And then you're not using up water. And they work well. They do. They work fantastic. I used those for years back when I was, out in the field doing things. They're easy to pack away, and they work great. But like I said, your food, your water, you should have it ready to go. Now we're going to get into your lights, just in case. You got to have a good flashlight. Okay, we all need that. I'll link the video below to my blackout box. I did a video last year about a blackout box, a little box. It has several different kinds of lighting in it for emergency off-grid lighting. Go check that out. If you haven't seen it, it'll give you some great ideas. Easy, inexpensive. And you can put it together in no time, seriously. And then this little lantern, also did a video on just this lantern. I was so impressed with it. Look at this. This thing is bright. It runs on AA batteries, 3 of them. You pick this up at the Dollar Tree for $1.25. And this thing works for days on just those 3 AA batteries that will light your room up great. So you have your room lighting, your ambient lighting here.
You can even read by it.
Yeah, you can read by it. That is a fantastic little light. That's one of the best finds we've come across in a little while. And your directional light for when you have to go outside or whatever, you got to have that, guys. You got to have that. Let's get into your comms right quick. Hopefully your cell service will not be down. But if it is, you want to make sure that you have a portable radio, just a little portable radio, so you can listen to your local news and weather. They're cheap. They're everywhere. Go on Amazon. I did not link anything down below because, just go find you a good portable radio. Probably again at the Dollar Tree, you can find them. If not, you can find them at Walmart or Target or wherever. Get you one of those. And if you can, get you a little portable TV. This little 12-inch, 12-volt TV that we have here, we keep in our Faraday cage. And it's always there. We know even in an emergency, like when your power's out, your local television station is still doing the news. You can watch that on your cell phone, I'm sure. But if you're like me and you're a little older and you don't want to sit there and hold that phone and look at that little, 5-inch screen, get you something like that, and you can just run it on batteries. You can run it on your portable solar power system. Like I showed you last week, I should have had that ready to go. I keep one right there. It's a little 12-volt solar power system that hooks into it. And it'll charge this radio, your cell phone, whatever. Get you a little portable solar power system if you still can. Got 2 days, guys. Now the important part is your comms. I keep these on hand. You guys have seen me do videos on these. These are Baofeng UV5R radios. Here in Florida, we have what's called a SARNet. It's a state amateur radio network. It's a series of repeaters across the state. You can see them right there. There are several of them. Well, this little handheld right here, if you're in Florida, you get you a little handheld like this. Costs less than $30. You can program it to one of those repeaters. I can sit right here with this little 5-watt radio and talk to somebody anywhere in the state of Florida. So if it's an emergency, I can get on here and say, hey, this is so-and-so. I'm at this location. I need some help. You can legally do that without a license on those ham frequencies in an emergency. So if you don't have one of these now, you need to get one for the future. Because even without a license, if it's an emergency, you can do this. I've seen reports from all over North Carolina and Tennessee where unlicensed ham users have been on the radio and they've actually gotten help to their location because they had that radio. They had it available, even though they didn't have the license. Now I did a video a few months back about going ahead and getting you one of these and programming it and getting it ready to go, even if you don't have a license. And I got a lot of backlash off of that from what people call sad hams, or ham operators. They wanted to get out there and some told me it was irresponsible. It was illegal. Just all kinds of, I got all kinds of hate mail about that. Well, if I'm helping somebody, even if it just costs $30 and they don't have a license, I don't give a damn if you like it or not. If you got some of those, or you're going to get some of those and you want to know how to program them for your area, shoot me an email. I'll help you program them, even if you don't have a license. And I don't give a damn what anybody thinks about it, because you can use it to get yourself some help. It's happening right now every day in Carolina. And I'm seeing reports of it. Another thing I'm seeing, we're seeing a lot of crap out of the Carolinas and Tennessee, that FEMA's taking stuff from people and TEMA's taking stuff from people. But then again, we're seeing some videos out of there by people who identify themselves. They're associated with certain organizations. You can go check them out on the internet. And they're saying that FEMA is taking this stuff or FEMA's interfering with them. And if somebody goes to that, if they tell you who they are, who they work for, and what they're doing, they're not lying to you. FEMA's actually interfering with them. And I talked to somebody last week. I'm not going to disclose her name. She said that TEMA, the Tennessee Emergency Management Association, was actually taking stuff from organizations around an area where she was. She had taken some relief stuff, supplies to a certain area, and TEMA had been there and taken things from other organizations. And I believe her 100%. So don't sit there and think the government, either your state or your federal government, is going to help you. You need to get ready, and you need to do it tomorrow. I know it's kind of late in the day for everybody here, but do it tomorrow. If you're in Florida, get these things done, guys. Zello. Yep. I was about to get into that.
Don't you forget.
If you get your cell phone, you go to the apps, either Apple or Google Play Store, and type in Zello, Zello. That's a nationwide walkie-talkie system. And you can tell your friends, you can set up a group like I have. I have the Orlando Prepper group on Zello. Me and NC Prepper and Lady Prepper and people in Tennessee and, a couple of people here in the state.
NC Prepper too.
Yeah, NC Prepper. We're on that system and it's free. And hey, Sarah, thank you for being here. I know you've seen advertisements for that rapid radio. I've seen them all over the, social media. Zello works exactly the same way, except you don't have to buy it. It's free. You set up your group, you tell your friends, they can join your group. Bingo. You can talk to anybody in the United States, anywhere, for free. That's Zello. So make sure you do that. Now, starting Wednesday morning, I will be on SARNet. My frequency is 444075. But if you're on SARNet, no matter where you are in the state, and no matter what the frequency for that repeater is, we can communicate. So if you're on SARNet starting Wednesday morning, it's an emergency network when the state is under declared emergency by the governor. You can get on there. You can contact me, KT4 Delta X-Ray November. If you're local, I'll do whatever I can to help you if you're in need, or wherever you are. There will be people there, I guarantee you, that will help you if it's an emergency. I'll also be on GMRS channel 21. My call sign is WRAD 382. Same thing. If it's an emergency and you need help, you get on that channel, you call me, let me know where you are. I'm going to be there for you if I can. Now, the odds are pretty good we're going to lose our electricity. We're probably going to lose our internet as well. And the only communication we're going to have is going to be our cell phone. Hopefully your cell tower is not down. But if it is, that Zello won't work. You have to have cell service for your Zello to work. I forgot to tell you that. But if they are down, like I said, these are cheap. Get them. If you need help programming them, I'll be glad to do that. Let me come over here to the comments and see what we got.
Throw your email up there.
Oh, my email. Yeah, let me do that. Right there. There you go, guys. That's my email. If you got any questions, if you don't want to comment publicly on this video, shoot me an email. with your comments in it, I'll be glad to take care of it. Who we got here? If Mama Bear, all right. Thank you for being here. Late again, better late than never.
Yep.
All right. Lunatic is with us. The only prep you'll in Florida should be doing is running as far as you can.
Right.
Yeah, that's
It
not
was
a
that
bad.
easy.
That's not a bad plan,
I know,
really.
right?
Not bad at all. Thank you for the suggestion. Where are you at? If you're in Florida, let us know what part of Florida. NC Prepper, put your router and modem in a power bank. On a power bank to run it. Yes, absolutely. My little my modem and my router I can run off of my portable solar generator. You guys, if you haven't checked that out, check it out down on my channel. Just go in there and type in the search bar, type in solar generator. So that'll take you right to it. I know that's what you did last week. I know you did that. You told me you did that. Everybody was out of internet service except him because he had portable power that he could hook his internet components up to, and bingo, he was up and running while everybody else was out. And that was great. But I just want to, like I said, I want to do this real quick, drop in here and make these suggestions to you guys. Oh, what we got here? What is the cheapest radio I can get that would reach to Orlando? Hey, these will do it, but we have to hook you up to a repeater in your area, which is not that hard to do. It's not hard at all. You can buy these for less than $30. Baofeng UV5R handheld radio. We can program one to a repeater in your area, and you can talk all over the state just like I can.
During an emergency.
During an emergency, because you don't have a ham license. Now, if you want to take the time to take that test, that's easy too. You can go online, you can study for that test absolutely free. Believe me, if my dumb ass redneck can pass it, you can pass it. You can take that test and get your license, no problem. Now, GMRS license, you don't have to take a test. And the GMRS repeaters are starting to pop up all over the state of Florida, just like SARNet repeaters. You don't have to take a test. The license is $35. It's good for 10 years. You just do it you go online, you apply for your GMRS license, and within 24 hours, bingo, you got a call sign. You can get on the radio and rock and roll. What you got, babe?
Rose asked if it could be able to reach from Pennsylvania. She'd only be able to do it with people near her, right?
Yeah, you would only be able to speak to people in your area. I doubt it. I don't know if Pennsylvania has a system like SARNet where they have linked ham repeaters. You might want to look into that. You can check it out online and see if they have that. But if you get there are ham radios you can get and talk all over the world. Unfortunately, this ain't one of them.
They're much more expensive.
Yeah, they're a little more expensive. I have one of those. You know, you can get on 10 meters or 6 meters. I talked to a guy in South Africa from right here without a repeater. You know, I just had it hooked to my antenna, connected with a guy on 10 meters. He was in South Africa. So, you know, if you want to invest in something like that, they get a little expensive, but they're worth it. In an emergency situation, you will actually want one of those. I hope, you know, I have mine. I hope I keep telling my brothers to get them just a 10 meter radio. They're very cheap. You can buy them for less than $150. So we could hook up. They're in Tennessee and I'm here in Florida, and I would be able to talk to them if they would just get a 10 meter radio, and we get that right bounce off the atmosphere. But hey, I can't make them get ready. All I can do is ask them to do so. But you guys got any questions? What we got here? What's the farmer got? Ham radio crash course on YouTube. Oh yeah, has a playlist for. That's right. There you go. Just go watch it. And on the internet they have tests. You know, they have sample tests you can take to get your ham license. That's what I did when I got my license. How long have I had when did I get my license? 3 years ago,
Probably around 3 years.
4 years ago. I was an old redneck then. And if I could take that test and pass it, you can. I went online, I took those sample tests, I did a little studying. Bingo, right away. I had to get with a local ham radio club to take the test that's certified through the FCC. But hey, if I pass it, anybody can pass it. It's that simple.
Look at David has a comment, and then Rose wanted to know that Bofang won't reach Pennsylvania.
No, it will not.
So David had from Chiefland, Florida.
David's in Chiefland. Here I can use all the help I can with the UV5R. Shoot me an email, buddy. See that email address right there? Right down there? Shoot me an email. We'll hook up. If I have to call you on the phone and help you, walk you through it, I'll be glad to do it. Absolutely. I'm here to help anybody that needs help. That's for sure. That's why I do this. What else we got down here? Anybody got any comments, any questions before I get out of here? Oh, and welcome, David. Thank you. Yep. Thank you, Lady Prepper. Thank you for being here, David. I appreciate it. Come back a couple of times. You'll get you a wrench, buddy. What else we got here? Will a Bill thing reach you? No.
It's a Radio Ditty GS5B are on sale right now. I'm not sure where.
Radio Ditty, Radio Ditty. That's a pretty good radio system. I'm not familiar with that one. You're saying it's dual band, so it's probably 2 meters and 70 centimeters. They're on sale right now. Starting tomorrow is Prime Days with Amazon, guys. Monday and Tuesday. Go over there, check it out. Check out that G5. What is that? A G5 5B? Yeah. GS5B. I can't see. I got this light in my eye. Check it out. See if you can get it. Get it cheap. I know Radio Ditty makes good stuff. Oh, what we got here from Bill. Okay, it's time for salty crackers. All right, buddy. Thanks for dropping in. Hopefully I'll see you next time. Thursday night for sure. Thank you so much. Maybe Thursday night, I should say.
That's a plan.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to have the ability to get on here live on Thursday night or not. But just wanted to jump in here, tell you guys, get ready, watch the weather. If you're in Florida, watch the weather reports. Go to that site, that state site that I gave you, floridadisaster.org. Check that out. They have lots of resources there for you that'll help you out. Check with your local emergency officials in your county, your city, wherever you are, because this one's going to be bad, guys. I don't know why, but I got a feeling it's going to be bad. And hopefully, the few little items here I showed you will help you out with your lighting and your communications. You should already have your food and water, especially since I told you a little over a week, almost 2 weeks ago, to get it together. And then that hurricane hit. So if you're, down here in Central Florida or South Florida, you didn't have to use it. You should have it. Absolutely should have it. Gas up them vehicles tomorrow, guys. Get that extra gas for your generators. But like I said before, if you have any questions, any comments, put the comments down below. Any questions, shoot them to me at theorlandoprepper@gmail.com. I'll be glad to help you out with anything you got going. So keep your head down, stay strong, keep prepping, and pray for the USA. The Orlando Prepper is out.